It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks control the tip. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not one, not two, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship with Villanova, highly utilized in pick and pop. And then they got a very polarizing pick in Trae Young, who set college basketball on fire, one of the most gifted scorers you have in this draft.
Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
Jazz have the ball. Here comes the screen. Conley matched up with Capella. To Whiteside. Shot from the lane won't go. To Trae Young. Driving right to the basket. Williams to Trae Young. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Trae Young to Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young to Williams. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Here comes the screen. Spinning shot, won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Capella. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Conley into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Rudy Gay. Conley. From the painted area, won't go down. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Mitchell with the basketball. They trail by 7. Big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Trae Young. To Williams. Has a look. Williams' shot won't go. Conley into the front court. Down 5. To Rudy Gay. Mitchell guarded by Clint Capella. From long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The screen sets him up for 2.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Here comes the screen. Jay, 48 wins for Utah last year. Good for 5th in the West. What's the forecast now?
I know Jazz fans may hate me on this one, but they'll be 5th or worse. And the reason why I'm saying this is that...
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young to Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Utah ball. Conley against Clint Capella. Surveys the floor. Conley to Rudy Gay. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Williams. John Collins snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. To Trae Young. Down low for Jang. Jazz pick it up. Missed it. Almost a foul.
And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Conley knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Williams to Trae Young. To Williams. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Conley. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for Atlanta, number 4.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Clarkson to Gobert. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Trae Young. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Taking advantage of the turnover.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Trae Young. Rudy Gobert rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
That's out. Last touch by Joe Ingles. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for Atlanta, number 8, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Trae Young. Had a chance, but it's no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 5. To Whiteside. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Trae Young. Deep 2 there, won't go. Conley into the front court. Up 5. Gorgie Jang with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's no good. Great defense.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Here comes the screen. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Conley into the front court. Up by 3. With a drop step. And it's Labissiere there for the rebound.
Hey, switch. I got him.
Nothing going here on that drive. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
To Conley. Danilo Gallinari sends it away. Hawks have it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And counted at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Long key from 3/4 court. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Allen. Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Hawks with the basketball. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down 2. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Lets it fly from long range. That no good, off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. Down just a couple. To Gobert. Clarkson to Allen. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, their white culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
For 3, textbook defense. Clarkson with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Clarkson. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Cephalosha's shot, no good. To Kevin Huerter.
Let's go.
Working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Clarkson with the basketball. They trail by 2. To Allen.
NBA season 9-2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Allen. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
No good. Can't connect from inside.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Ingles. Capella's on him. To Clarkson.
What's that?
knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Clarkson. Runner's good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joe Ingles at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. To Capella. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Rudy Gobert returns last year. The Jazz go on their run. Jay, how reliant is Utah on the Frenchman?
I would say pretty heavily, considering he's the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year. This team has to win it on a defensive end. That is the mentality of the Utah Jazz.
Conley, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
To Williams. Trying to cash in. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Utah's got it. To Whiteside. Joe Ingles. To Gobert. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads just a point. Whiteside to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gobert. He's now 4 for 6.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Rudy Gay has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 45, stepping in for Atlanta, number 11.
And he makes them both. Trae Young to Williams. To Kevin Huerter. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. And it's Conley with the rebound. Conley into the front court. Leads 5. Rudy Gay to Conley. Rudy Gay to Conley. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound for Capella. Williams to Kevin Huerter. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Kevin Huerter. Rudy Gobert tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. Beyond the arc for 3.
To number 50, Mike Conley. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Trae Young at the line. First one, count it. Second is 3, got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Conley into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. To Gobert. Conley. Rudy Gobert. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Gorgui Dieng trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Utah with the possession. Conley to Gobert. Probing the defense. And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Williams. To Kevin Huerter. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle or not landing.
Rudy Gay to Conley. They get it down to Gobert. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Rudy Gobert at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second as well. To Williams. Down to 5 on the 24 from long range. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Williams across the timeline. They trail by 7. Down low for Jang. Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys can hold for the final shot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. That's it for the first half. The Jazz out in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Jazz entered halftime with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Utah Jazz, the Hawks were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game traffic. 3-point shooting.
The Utah Jazz have earned the green light to continue to shoot from long range in the second half. Their percentage from deep has been so impressive, and it's a big reason for their halftime lead.
Player of the half.
Gobert is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that? Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
I got him. Here we go.
Down low for Gobert. And Collins there to grab the rebound. Trae Young to Capella. And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rudy Gay to Conley. Not that time.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
To Kevin Huerter. Fine to shoot. Williams. Man, that was a tough shot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
It's Jazz ball. To Conley. Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. Conley. And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Conley to Rudy Gay. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trae Young to Williams. The drive right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Lou Williams. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Conley. Driving right to the basket. Conley, short jumper, won't fall.
Here's the beautiful thing about having a bad game. As long as it says W in the win column after the game is over, then nothing else really matters. You've done your job.
Williams to Capella. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Conley. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Rudy Gay. Conley. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Conley into the front court. Leads one.
I got ball. I got ball.
Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Not going down for him this time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Conley. Goes to the left side. Rudy Gay to Conley. Fires the three. Good contest on the three. Conley misses.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Conley into the front court. Leads just a point. And a throwdown.
It's that easy, and you never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jazz have the ball. Here comes the screen. Conley matched up with Capella. To Rudy Gay. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Mitchell. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Williams into the front court. His team up by 1. Capella down low. Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Williams. Has a look. A shot no good there by Williams. Mitchell with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay. Donovan Mitchell, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. They work it to Capella, down low. Ah, the monster stuff.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Utah ball. To Rudy Gay. Joe Ingles. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Mitchell with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Here comes the screen. Clint Capella, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Utah's got it. To Conley. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Takes stock of the floor. To Kevin Huerter. To Williams. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The margin standing now at 7. To Joe Ingles. Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Rudy Gay. Probing the defense. Rudy Gay to Joe Ingles. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. 4-3. Knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Rudy Gay with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Joe Ingles. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Hassan Whiteside pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. He gets it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Whiteside. Conley. Great defense, forcing the miss. Scalabrine with the block. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Conley. Clint Capella sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Joe Ingles. Conley shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Has a chance. Deep and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Utah with the possession. Conley. A lot lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Hawks with the lead. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more importantly.
This has been a battle thus far. A one-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. Clarkson to Whiteside. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Going to launch beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Clarkson. Joe Ingles to Clarkson. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. To Trae Young. Fires the three. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Knocked loose. And look out.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Joe Ingles. Here comes the screen. Ingles picked up by Gorgui Dieng. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Trae Young. For 3. That's how you defend. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead end.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Clarkson with the basketball. Trailing by 4. To Allen. Five to shoot for Utah. Has a look. That's usually one that he'll knock down. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Allen. Curling inside. Gorgie Jang snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
It's Atlanta ball. To Williams. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Count it.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense, and the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Gorgie Jang rejects it. Ooh, 5 now. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. From the painted area, won't go down. Down low for Jang. Can't miss those. Clarkson with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Gobert. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Here's Atlanta. Trae Young. Short jumper misses. Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good. Grayson Allen to Conley. That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Williams. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended. Across the timeline, it's Conley. 5-point game. To Allen. Gorgie Chang with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Trae Young. To Williams. Down for Collins. Scores from the post. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for Utah.
Conley to Rudy Gay. And scores. Strong take.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. It's rebounded by Whiteside. Grayson Allen to Conley.
I'm here. I got ball. I told you the screen was coming. Watch cut.
Grayson Allen to Whiteside. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Williams. Now that's a contest. Conley into the front court. His guy's down three. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Jazz recovered. Conley into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Whiteside. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Surveys the floor. Rebounds pulled in by Gobert. To Conley. To Rudy Gay. 5 to shoot for Utah. Trying to cash in. Conley with a shot comes up empty.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Williams to Trae Young. Can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Conley. His team up by 1. To Whiteside. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell. Subbing in for the Atlanta Hawks. Number 4.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
With the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz got the win in a nail-biter. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz, the Hawks just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game trap. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Gobert seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.